There's nothing like experiencing music live and in person. But the current COVID-19 pandemic is threatening the very existence of many live music venues. On Destination Live Music Comeback Road, we'll go inside some of these beloved clubs to discover their rich histories, hear some incredible behind-the-scenes stories, discuss how the current situation is affecting them, and how you, the fans, can show your support. Join us on the path to Destination Live Music Comeback Road.
Hi, my name is Ted Smith. I am one of the owners of Tip Top Deluxe Bar and Grill in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We are a 140 capacity music venue. We specialize on American roots music, whether it's blues, country, rockabilly, rock and roll, some jazz. We have expanded into other forms of music. We do some hip hop and some more modern alternative music, but really our focus is on classic American music genres. Tip Top has been around now for 9 years. Actually, just last month we celebrated our 9th anniversary. I think one of the things that really makes Tip Top special is our clientele. The people who come here to see shows, it's not just background for them. We are a destination. People are really coming here to see the music, to hear the music, to support the bands. The venue as well, obviously, but it's really the bands that people are coming here to see. They're passionate about the music. During the 9 years we've been in business, we've been able to bring in some really amazing artists. We have had Grammy winners such as Pete Anderson, Jim Lauderdale, and Dave Alvin. Up and coming artists who are now quite large, people like Margot Price. Brought in a lot of my favorite artists throughout the years, from Low Straight Jackets, Deke Dickerson, Big Sandy and his Fly Right Boys, Nikki Hill, a lot of just great touring American roots artists. We do a ton of local live music. There's just tons of great talent in Grand Rapids and West Michigan in general. It's pretty exciting being a small venue when you see an artist who really grows, Margot Price or Low Cut Connie, Amanda Shires. It's great. We've had a lot of people who were just really unknown at the time when they played at Tip Top go on to some greater success and much larger venues. I really feel often that small venues like Tip Top are really the backbone. I mean, nobody starts out massive. Everybody starts somewhere and grows. I think for me, the greatest reward working in live music is seeing people happy. When everything's just clicking right, when you got a great crowd, the band's having a ball, the audience is having a ball, and people are just happy. And there's so many nights here at this venue where I know everybody by name, and it's just great to greet people at the door and to be part of that experience and know that you're bringing some happiness into people's lives. This is my way, by booking shows, bringing the bands in that I really love, and being able to share that experience with people, and that's what I get the most reward from. Right now, the current status of Tip Top is we are closed. We initially closed March 16th per the governor's orders right before St. Patrick's Day, which bars can usually anticipate being a great day, so we were all stocked up and just spent a bunch of money on inventory. So when we were able to briefly open up for 2 weeks during June, that was really nice to get some cash coming back in again, to see a return of customers. I would say the majority of our customers were very supportive of the policy of wearing masks when they came into the bar. When we decided to shut down prior to the governor's order, it wasn't because of what was happening here, it was because of other things that we were aware in the community that were going on. People we saw in the industry in different bars throughout town who were coming down with coronavirus, and we just wanted to avoid that and be proactive. For the 2 weeks that we did open and we had a live music return, we were very selective about what we did. I focused on solo artists, duos, trios, fairly small bands. Artists certainly need as much support as they can get, whether it's just through donating to them or by purchasing their merch online. The state had asked that bars went to 50% capacity. We went a little below that just so we could seat everybody, and we removed some tables and chairs just to create that social distancing. Tried to make it as safe as we could. So that's where we're at right now. We're at our second shutdown. So it's been essentially since March. Our customers have been very generous in contributing to the GoFundMe that we've done. We raised over $8,000 through that. After our meeting today, I'm going to be filing for another grant, applying for another grant. I applied for a grant last week. I've applied for several, haven't received any as of yet, so I just keep plugging away at that and trying. So we're selling these shirts as a fundraiser, Tip Top Deluxe, Never Say Die. These shirts are available through Etsy, and I'll ship them worldwide, so hoping to sell a lot of those. I did get approved to do outdoor seating, which would not include live music, which is really what we do. It would be really changing our business model to focus more just on bar sales and food. I'm not going to have any choice other than to try that just to get the cash flow going again. We're going to be doing more live streams with bands where there won't be an audience here in the bar, but there will be a band playing on stage, and then there'll be those links for people to contribute through our GoFundMe or virtual tips to our staff through Venmo. And all those things are really what have enabled us to stay alive since March. For small venues like me, luckily there is an organization, NEVA, which is the National Independent Venue Association. And it's really great that we have somebody who is representing all us small venues collectively. You know, all our voices together are much stronger than, just Tip Top on its own. Where now all of us here are getting representation and getting someone to voice our needs to our state and federal representatives. So I think that's awesome that has been set up and is an outreach for us. I've shared links on both my personal Facebook page, on Instagram, and on Tip Top's Facebook page, where you can click on NEVA's website, Save Our Stages, and send a message to your local senators in your state to support small venues. We were really one of the first businesses that was shut down, and we're going to be one of the last businesses that's going to be able to come back. Here in Grand Rapids, we've got, several great small live music venues, and, we're not owned by huge corporations. We don't have deep pockets. We're not just going to be able to survive indefinitely. Our resources are limited, so it's great that we're able to pool collectively and get word to our senators that we need your help. Moving forward for a small venue like Tip Top, again, I wish I had a crystal ball. I have to be creative and kind of rethink my business model at this time and what we're able to do working within CDC and local and state guidelines. We've been a live music venue that, of course, has a bar and offers food. And now we're going to really have to switch to selling food and drinks without the live music aspect. It's going to be a big challenge, and hopefully it is accepted by people, and people do, understand that, hey, this is what we can do right now, and if you want us to survive and to be able, once it is safe, to once again be a small live music venue, this is our way forward. One of our really successful fundraising ways has been through the live streams that we've done. We're going to continue to do more live streams. No definite dates set right now for live streams, but I've had several bands reach out to me wanting to do those. It's the closest we can get to interacting with our fan base in that shared experience of the joy of that live music at this time. And so it's been really awesome. Without being able to have people here in the building, the live streams are the best thing we've had. So right now, the easiest ways for our fans and fans of live music to support Tip Top, we do have a GoFundMe. You can just Google GoFundMe Tip Top Grand Rapids, and that'll pop up. We are accepting virtual tips for our employees through Venmo, and that's at tip with a capital T _top with a capital T and the number 760. That's our address. So you can leave virtual tips for the employees there. Also on Etsy, if you Google Tip Top Deluxe GR on Etsy, we are selling the Never Say Die shirts. And that's really kind of our current motto, Never Say Die. We're doing everything we can to survive. And please go to Save Our Stages, to NEVA's website. Click on there and notify your senators that you want them to support live music venues, the independent live music venues throughout the country. Not just Tip Top, but NEVA represents all of us, all the live music venues nationwide. If I could say something to everybody who has been a fan and a supporter of Tip Top over the last 9 years, and particularly during these last several months that have been so difficult, to everybody who's given to the GoFundMe or the virtual tips on Venmo to our employees, thank you so much. I can't understate that, honestly, without your generosity, we wouldn't be here now. There wouldn't be a potential for us to reopen in the future. You really got us through a very hard period, And things are uncertain at this time, but without you, I know we wouldn't be here now. We're doing everything we can with your support and help to ensure that Tip Top is able once again to be your favorite small live music venue. Can't thank you enough.